Stephen A. Smith earned that NABJ thumbs down award. Really? He did? Okay, let's see. Here's the opinion in case anyone was confused about why NABJ chose to give Stephen A. Smith the thumbs down award. Here are the receipts on how he earned it. All right, let's skip through this. First of all, what is going on over here? All these ads. I need to get ad less or something. Okay, Stephen A. Smith, sir, my brother in hairlines that died on the cross. I'm going to hold your hands when I say this. You should sit this one out. See, y'all be talking about like how people go at each other and black people go at each other in the media. And I told you guys all the time, that happens to every race. It's just you're interested in the black one, so now you call it out. And also some of the insecurity of the black race. So that's what's going on. But look, what I don't like, I don't care what race you are and you're going at somebody and you're being critical. What I don't like is that there's a spirit of joy to even go at them. It's okay to enjoy that you are right, but you are actually looking to be right about Stephen A. Smith, which is basically, we know what they're going to go at. He a sellout or something. You want to be right that he a sellout to you, which is stupid, because what's a sellout? Oh, you guys, you're not helping the black community. Well, based on the numbers, ain't nobody helping the black community. The black community sucks. If the black community was a football team, they would have no games on. If they were an NBA team, they would never play on Christmas. Be real. Stop playing. Y'all be talking around stuff. You know damn well we at the bottom of most stuff. Come on, man. That's why we do it on sports, to lighten it up for y'all. You don't want to keep it real? Keep it real. So who is helping the black community? Al Sharpton? Crump? Lawyer? Who? Jesse Jackson? Who? Who helping the black community? Thank you. Stop saying that. Stop saying black community. Jesus. NABJ had his annual I ain't reading all that. Nope. Recognizes conduct that harms black journalists. All right, the thumbs down. Give me some receipts. Smith has established a recurring public pattern of disparaging commentary directed at prominent black women across, this is such a sorry sentence, across politics, sports, and media. Okay, let's go. They gave him a thumbs down. Okay. This is him saying, okay, I'm going to respond. Okay, this is going to be easy to read through. Okay. Oh, this is him when he went at Jasmine Crockett. Okay. I think he was correct on Jasmine Crockett. Now, I don't know all the details. I didn't watch the whole video or the clip, but he was basically saying, you sound a ghetto up there and you're supposed to be a congresswoman. What are you doing? And we all know what sounding ghetto means. And I hate when people get in their feelings when they know what the hell you're talking about. What's the point of having language if I can't convey meaning through words? And you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so she plays down to her audience, or to what she assumes her audience is. She ain't playing down to me. Baby, I went to Columbia. I don't talk like that. I won't talk like that. So anyway, that's what she doing. We know what it is. Come on, man. Stop playing. I hate when they be pandering. Don't play with me like that. I'm from the hood. Don't mean I gotta be hood and act hood. And when I want to, I can. I got the liberty to do all. She got the liberty to talk down to her base, you could say. Stephen A. Smith saying they using that against you. Stephen A. Smith says, why you don't, and now one thing I do agree with, I don't like my kids to do this. I don't like when people play dumb. I don't like when people say, I don't know. I don't like when people don't take shots and risk it all. I don't. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of my 7-year-old does this a lot. She be like, I don't know. I was like, you do know. Say what you know. Or she asks questions she already knows the answers to. I'm like, baby, you're going to become annoying when you get older. And that's going to be a tough place because people don't tell you when you're annoying. They just show you. They don't hang with you anymore because all you're doing is talking in circles or talking down, talking low. I said, be your biggest self. Be your higher self. Be your smartest version. So I know what he's saying about Jasmine Crockett. Like, we know you're smarter than that. You're so smart, you can play dumb. That's what he's saying. Stephen A. Smith's an arrogant fool, a low IQ individual. In other words, he's dumb as a rock and totally unqualified to ever think of running for high political office, even low political office for that matter. Oh, Aaron Rupar, if you were voted into political office just by IQ alone, like maybe you will be in there. I'm sure you're very intelligent, or maybe not. I don't know. But the point is, that's not the only qualification. Matter of fact, it's not even a prerequisite anymore. So that comment goes flat. And then, all right, so Jasmine Crockett, let's keep going. We're going to get through this one quick. We got better clips. Yep, I said it. Stephen A. Smith showers Marco Rubio with praise. He's pretty freaking impeccable. So he gave Marco Rubio some praise. You guys, I don't give a damn what side of the aisle you're on. You've seen some good things from Marco Rubio. If you haven't, okay, you're one of them. J.D. Vance knows how to handle himself in front of the camera. He talks about all the young Republicans or the Republican candidates for 28. Okay. Of course, everybody's going to take shots at everything he says. Blank, blank, blank. All right. So what we got to understand from all this is Stephen A. Smith is a powerful individual that is commanding attention, so now he's a target. What we talk about false allegations, it starts with you're a target. And if you're a target, you're just bigger than they are. That's all that matters if you're a target. It doesn't matter how big a target you are, you're just bigger than what they are. If someone's gonna extort you, you just got to have more money than them, right? If someone wants to target you, you just got to have more of something, attention, fame, fortune than them. Oh, it works again. I'm back. So that's what I've learned through all my false accusations, and they all false. I'm letting something do its due diligence, but it's taken 3 years. And I ain't been to court yet. I ain't been deposed yet, but I got receipts of people saying stuff that they ain't say back then that they saying now. Just like the case I'm in now. I got a number false. Why do I have false? One, I have more than all of them. Two, the people that I'm associated with got way more than me. And they know how good we are together, how cool we are. So it's like, I'm going to hit him and the homie up. But they all false. Trust me. If they weren't, I would not be me. I would be some other version. I'd be doing film breakdown with no video. I'd be like, this is going to come to an end soon. There's no way. The receipts I got, there's no way I can lose. No way. It's just the facts. I got the facts. Now, I know there's bias and I know all this crazy stuff. That's why it's Men Too movement, Men Too project. Hashtag Men Too. Because I know it's still uphill, even with the truth in this world today. People crazy. But let's look into this. Let's keep going. Stephen A. Smith, they on your head because you're a target. They can't give you your compliments. They got to give you your insults, which are really just inverted compliments because you're a target. Ain't nobody stupid. So Stephen A. Smith is going to have to come to his own rescue, right? I want to hear him go to his own rescue. Let's go. He like, this is what y'all going to say? Okay. Let me get this off my chest since y'all want to go there. We got a few topics. I mean, a few videos on this.
I'll never abandon the organization. It's not going to stop me in learning. I'll never abandon the organization.
He said he never leaving NABJ. He ain't going to abandon them. I can hear my uncle, I think my uncle Josh, rest in peace. He used to always say this, shit. Diss me like they diss me. You ain't got to diss me twice.
It's not going to stop me in learning and striving to get better and be better. It's not going to stop me from continuing to be the ambassador for HBCU Week and do everything that I can to help HBCUs generate money, notoriety, etc. Got something coming down the pike, by the way, where I'm about to ink a deal where we're broadcasting HBCU basketball games.
That ain't gonna work. You can sell all the cookies you want. They still ain't gonna do nothing but crumble them. Come on, man. You got to know where the gratitude is and where the attitude is. You can't kiss up to them enough. Thank you to Arenas Network. Woo, that's the biggest super chat ever. The Arenas Network just gave us $200. Woo, I feel like, what's my man? Kevin Samuels, rest in peace. His super chats, I got to get to his level. I used to watch his shows and videos. I was like, he about to become a millionaire on this live stream alone. Thank you to Arenas Movement, Men Too. Seriously, it's going to be a movement. It's going to be a project I'm doing. Guarantee it. Because too many people have called me and said, Wiley, they got me too, but they didn't make it public. Or they did make it public, but it went away. I mean, there's names. You can just Google. You're going to be like, what? But more importantly, what y'all don't know is the layer of people who had to pay hush money, as you call it, settlements, because they didn't want to go through what I'm going through. Been there, done that, seen that. Deep. I mean, deep. Jerry Jones talks about this sometimes. He's like, you know how much money I pay off in lawsuits and this dumb stuff? He has. It's crazy. So I'm here for it. I take the bows and arrows. I have figured out I got a unique quality of loving the person that I'm supposed to hate and loving issues I'm supposed to be mad at. Like, no, we're going to get through it. You're not going to intimidate me. I'm not built like that. I'm built like I believe in myself. My mama said I am enough, and we're going to get through it. Stephen A. Smith, let me help you with what my mama said. Don't be kissing their butt. They only going to respect you when they feel your absence. Because when you there present, like you've been, like 2 years ago when you gave them that damn attention, national spotlight, look what they did right after it to show you thanks. And you're going to go over there for some more cookies. See, this is what happens. Look, I stuck around for the kids. I know how the game goes. Then you start taking disrespect, but you like, my eyes is on a different prize. I want to look out for my people. But then the organization that is for your people is saying, pop, 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 pop. You're just going to keep taking them shots. You're going to bleed out, bro. That's all they're going to do. Every time you sell them cookies, they're going to crumble them. They already showed you their hand. She didn't even want to talk to you unless it was in private. You didn't diss me in private, ma'am. Stephen A., man, you older than me. You got the game on lock, but here's another key. It might work. Unlock that. Get up out of there. Start your own organization. But good for you for playing the HBCU games, the basketball games on TV. Let me tell you right now, I ain't watching it. I can just imagine what that's going to look like. No, sir. I ain't watching none of that. I ain't watching no NAIA football either. I ain't watching nothing that ain't the top level. I don't even like college basketball. I don't like Duke in them. They take these high school standouts, and they get there, and they start doing 5 wides out and passing for 30 seconds, and then they finally dribble, penetrate, kick back out, shoot a 3 brick. End of the game, the score is 48-42. Yuck. College basketball, yuck. March Madness, insane. But college basketball, dude be averaging 13 points. He's the best. What? Ugh. I watched the WNBA before I watched college basketball.
I'm going to need some black folks working for me as talent, as producers, and beyond. I got a couple of projects that's been greenlit, developing shows. I'm going to need some black folks who can act and produce and edit. I got a show on First Take to continue to shine and uplift. And even though he ain't from an HBCU, I would love to have my man Ryan Clark back someday. I love that brother.
See, this, I don't want to say what I'm going to say, but let me just make sure I don't say this, but I'm going to say it.
I would love to have my man Shannon Sharp back someday. I love that brother, the playmaker, Michael Irvin. Damn right. But I also want new blood for ESPN, for SiriusXM, for YouTube and beyond with a podcast network that I'm building. That's what I'm doing.
I'm not froze this time. That hurt right there to watch. That worked. That worked. That hurt to watch. I'm going to tell you the honest to God's truth why that hurt to watch. Because this man has now been resorted to pandering to the nth degree to get the love and attention of someone who just told him, we don't give a damn. And you don't need them to get exactly what you just said you wanted. So why? You can go around them. You can create your own organization. Like Kai Cenat and these dudes got, what do they got? Like these universities of streaming and universities of podcasting and universities of internet. Like they be making up stuff. They be having oversubscribed like content, oversubscribed enrollment. You think it's Stephen A. Smith right now just said, all right, let me hire a couple youngsters. Hey, put this together. It's gonna be my 3-day summit. Stephen A. Smith, sports, media, politics, entertainment summit. Be like the big dog. I can't lie. I ain't watching your HBCU basketball games. Not a shot. But I would check out your summit. And then you can make it virtual too. You make it delayed on virtual. Hey, you can go to it in person, and it's this weekend. If you don't, you can catch it digitally after it ends on this link. Here's your $9.99. Why are you kissing their butt, dog? They already told you, kiss my ass. This is why I hate to generalize, because I am a black person and I'm okay. and I'm doing all right. I'm doing great. People, and I know a lot of thousands of billions of black people doing great. And this is why I hate this. It's like mischaracterization is happening. Get the word out, Wiley, God dang it. Mischaracterization, yeah. That's what's happening. Just like it can happen to anybody. Stephen A. Smith is going through some mischaracterization. He's done so much for black people, but now he's a sellout. Jason Whitlock, which I told you and still is the only person I know that had an all-black show, which I don't know if that should be a trophy or not, but since we're trying to pull black cards, Jason Whitlock has the most black effect that I've seen on a show. Not saying like Stephen A. Stephen A. has done shows. He done placed people here and there. His has been a little, maybe even greater extreme, and there's also some shots in there. Whitlock put a show together. He told Fox, I want everybody black. Jason Whitlock, Marcellus Wiley, Smitty, Big Smitty, rest in peace, Uncle Jimmy, Matt Barnes, Steven Jackson, Jimmy Jackson, TJ Hughes-Mazada, LeVar Arrington. I know I'm forgetting people. Joy Taylor. That was the show. Jesus. And Slick Rick Dubuquer, which is our brother from another. But the point is, it was sick. I would not, Stephen A., stop. They ain't gonna love you, bruh. You think I'm playing. I'm just telling you what you feel. You just don't want to say it because you don't, see, I don't know what happened to you, Stephen A., growing up. Somebody told you you wasn't black enough. Something. Oh, I think it's because you are an island. You from the islands or something, right? I'm frozen again. God dang it. Well, we'll get unfrozen. Let me change it then. You from the islands or something, right? So when you're from the island, maybe somebody was clowning you growing up. You're not a black like my boy Black. You from the island, man. I don't know. I'm guessing. I'm total conjecture. But I can tell to the core, you don't feel black like I do. Because you be trying too hard to get these people back. Let them go. They don't care about you. You don't care about them. And you still black. They have no net positive effect on you. You know how many times I've been called a sellout? And I'll be like, okay, what else? What else are you going to say? I'm tall? What are you going to say? I'm short? Like, you just talking. But watch what they do to you, Stephen A. Since you want to make sure that they love you, I'm going to show you why they ain't going to love you. I'm going to show you exactly why. Yep. You over there trying to put together programs for them. Let's see how this program work out. I'm going to wait to see. I'm taking my time, too. No matter what you call me, I'm black. I don't care what you call me. I'm still black. You can't strip me. You didn't make me. You can't break me. Good luck. Good luck. It's impossible, suckers. So stop talking about it. That's why you stuck. You stagnant. So that old D.L. Hughley mindset. And I'm waiting for my apology, D.L. Hughley, or at least another video to say, oops, he's innocent, but you won't. That's all right. I'm going to come on your show and check you. Or you can come on my show. Or I'll see you in the airport like I always do, and we're going to talk through this. And when I say check you, all I'm going to do is correct you and make you actually state it. You will. Because I know you're trying to hide right now. Ooh, I didn't know he was going to be innocent. Oh, my bad. Shut it. Shut it. Shut it. Oops.
Deadly now. Beyond these hedges, one of the preserve's loudest tokens is already hunting. Notice how it stalks black athletes, black coaches, and especially black women, without wandering far from a television camera.
I just want to say, I know this is AI content, and I know that this is called the Sellout Preserve, and it's done well on Instagram, I know. And Marcus for America looks like he made it. I just want to tell you, Marcus for America, I've never seen your content before, but this sucks. This is dangerous. This is harmful, but it was entertaining and well done. I can't lie. But dog, grow up. But anyway, like, oh man, my people are so lazy sometimes. This is so, watch this show. And by the end, I need you guys to help me beat it up in the comments. I don't know everybody. I don't know everybody he's going to show. And he doesn't say any names because he's smart. He don't want to get sued. But here we go.
Extraordinary. Welcome to the Sellout Preserve. Here, tokens exchange community membership for warm buttered biscuits, lightly brushed with corporate approval.
Okay, what are sellouts? What are tokens? Like biscuits. Like, look at this. These tropes, these damn jokes are like hundreds of years old. Like, sellout, biscuit, coon. Like, come on, grow up.
Our first token once survived entirely on sports. Now it roams through culture, politics, and delusional presidential daydreams.
They said that about Trump. How's that looking? Delusional daydreams. You're nothing but a damn TV reality host. You're nothing but a billionaire. What do you know about politics? Say what you want. He got the job. I'm not talking about how well a job he's doing. He got the gig. And you act like he is the only one that's gotten the gig with questionable qualifications? Come on, Marcus.
A tiny entertainment mouse whispers instructions into its ear. Occasionally, the token climbs the fence and watches black people living peacefully without blaming one another. Freedom appears possible. Then the mouse rattles the biscuit bag, and down it comes.
I told you it's well done. It just sucks that it's Stephen A. and it sucks that we still are on this like plantation mentality of, did you leave the plantation? What they saying is, did you leave the plantation? Are you showing original thought? How dare you criticize what our intentions are, Mr. Stephen A. Smith? Here's some biscuits for you, brother. You sorry. I wish somebody would come up to me with that old molasses, fat heel, sorry, collard green ass talk. If you don't miss me with that, grow up. Evolve. We are all different. Oh my God, this is low IQ, but it's well done.
Back to work. Recently, black journalists presented this token with a ceremonial thumbs down. Instead of reflecting, it activated the preserve's oldest defense mechanism. How dare you call me a sellout while I am actively selling out?
You notice they never have a definition of sellout for real. They just say it. And then when he tried to define it, he used the words again. Ignorant. What is selling out? Stephen A. Smith has said a lot of positive things about black people, and he's also said some critical things about black people. To me, that's called balance. To me, that's called open-mindedness. Now, I don't agree with everything he says, or even probably half of the things he says when he gets into it. I don't like what he did to Jaylen Brown, even though I do remember him giving him love. Okay? I don't like what he did to Kyrie Irving, even though I do remember him loving him. I hate what he does to LeBron, and I don't remember him giving him love. I just don't. Like, but who gives a damn? He ain't my daddy. I don't watch First Take to learn life. You watch my show to learn about life, damn it. Marcus, you need to watch my show. And matter of fact, put me in this video. I wish you would. That's a dope suit. Look at that arm. Look at all them little shapes on his arm.
Magnificent gaslighting. Deeper inside lives the author token. While the others sell out black people one television segment at a time, this one can sell out the nation before lunch.
Clarence Thomas. I remember when they flipped on him. What was that, Anita Hill or something? Remember back in like the late 80s and she had that, what was it? I don't know if it was sexual assault. It was, no, it was harassment, wasn't it? Like sexual harassment or something. I hate how they do Clarence Thomas. I just really do. Like, whatever. It ain't that deep because he don't care. He never talks about, he like, whatever. Kiss my Supreme Court ass.
It nests among judicial robes, billionaire friendships, and luxury vacations.
Why y'all be making billionaires sound bad until you become one? Not, but all of a sudden billionaires bad. Nick, bro, please. I wish I would. Like, oh, these billionaire relationships. You mad his boy got money? Y'all some haters. Y'all just telling yourselves, yeah, your boy got money. I know you compromised. No, my boy just got money. Just like you happy your boy made it to the league. Are you compromised? Riding shotgun everywhere he go to Venice Beach, trying to holler at the girls that don't want you. They want his ass, and they just got to deal with you because his line is too long. The girls trying to holler at him. And then you over there, oh, they own me, dog. No, they not. They leftovers, bruh. And you happy for a millionaire. You ain't happy for a billionaire? You backwards. You ignorant. Come on, Marcus, do better.
When offered a biscuit, it never asks who paid, only whether transportation was included. Nearby, another sport-shaped token has discovered that every American problem was caused by black people.
Who is that? I don't know who this is. My guess is Jason Whitlock, but that is a horrible look. Like, that don't look like Whitlock, but it could be. I'm just trying to guess. Tell me who you think these people are. We know it's Stephen A. We know it's Clarence Thomas. This one is throwing me off. Let me know.
Bank discrimination.
He looks like Daniel Cormier, but I'm certainly not talking about him.
Personal responsibility. Police misconduct, personal responsibility. A hurricane, black fatherlessness. Scientists remain baffled. Across the preserve, smaller tokens gather near podcasts and campaign signs. Whenever white supremacy enters the habitat, they protect it from criticism. Blame the near...
Okay, who are these? Stephen A., Clarence Thomas. We saying Whitlock? I don't know. Who's this and who's that? I don't know.
...nearest black person and receive another biscuit. Every evening, these independent thinkers repeat identical talking points and wait for the same mouse to ring the dinner bell. Nature is mysterious. Payroll is remarkably consistent.
Oh, that's that guy from Florida that's running for governor. I seen him on the Breakfast Club, and I seen him on some commercials in Florida. All right, so we got Stephen A., Clarence Thomas. I got to say, hey, Jason Whitlock, that guy, I forget his name, so sorry, but I like him. He be standing up to cats, but then we got a fifth one, I don't know.
Thanks for visiting the Sellout Preserve. And remember, all tokens get spent. Quietly now. Beyond...
Big Daddy Kane said it best. That sucked. In a good way, in terms of the technical elements, the visual effects, all that. That was good. That was masterful. Great stuff, brother. I don't know what kind of visual optics that was and what kind of cartoonery that was. Amazing. Messaging, F. Like in high school when you or college, you get the grades and you get a split. You get a content grade, then you get a structure format grade. I give you an A over an F. That's some horrible messaging. I'm glad my son never watched that video. I would burn his phone. I don't want my son thinking like that. I don't want my son learning to do no drive-bys. We worried about our kids turning bad from bad stuff. How about turning bad from stuff that's supposed to be good for them? Just clicking on this cartoon, then you hear, hey, this guy's not black. This guy's not with us. This guy's not for us. Good. I'm not with us. You're right. I don't sign on to you signing on. I don't even know what you're signing on for. What you talking about, fool? Boy, I wish individually people come up to me talking about, hey, dog, you going to sign this? Sign what? Sometimes they do. 2 days ago, it happened at Walmart. Lady was hounding me. You want a free phone? No, ma'am. Why? Why? Who doesn't want a free phone? Me. Why don't you want a free phone? Because you usually get what you pay for. I just met you in the parking lot. Why are you hounding me? I don't want no free phone. I got a phone. It's broke. It don't work, but it's mine. Don't come up to me with your join me. Join you do what? You're not joining me. You know what I'm about? Do you? You want to go home and raise your kids instead of going on vacation? You about that? You about coaching these kids instead of just saying, I'm in the stands criticizing whoever out there doing the real work? Come on, man. Everybody want to win a championship. Everybody says they want to do what it takes to win. Until it's time to do it. Then it's time to work. All of a sudden, I just said I wanted to win. It's time to work. Diversity of thought is necessary without forcing it. It's going to work itself out naturally. Stop trying to squeeze it. Every time you chastise Stephen A., you make me stronger because I'm going to make sure I tell some other kids, go against their ass. They ain't our friends like that. They fake. Telling these kids how to act. What if a kid grow up and want to be a Republican? Oh, you got a choice. You want to be Republican or you want to be black? What? I guess that was something that was a gun to our head. I grew up Democrat blindly. Who didn't? If you're in the hood, you don't even know there's another party. You're like, what? House party? What? Dondre, he having a party? What? Who? Richard party? What you say? Republican? Who that? You don't even know what party that. What's a Republican? Y'all killing this man for nothing. Stephen A. Smith, goodness. And you're going to go back and say, you chasing your tail, big dog, if you keep talking about them. If you keep trying to help them, let me see if I'm not frozen. You keep trying to help them, Stephen A. And they already told you we're going to hurt you. We know better than that. I understand. Look, I just got out of a situation where God had to force my hand because I wasn't going to leave. I was staying still for them itty bitties. I get it, brother. You staying still for your black people. I get it. But they done told you, bye-bye, sucker. So you could do you. I think we done with that top. No, we not. Oh, God. Oh, no, we not. I got to give Whitlock his. I was going to do Jamel Hill. I might do hers too, but I definitely got to do Whitlock. You know how Whitlock get down. God, dog. Whitlock went there. Oh, here we go. Come on, Whitlock. Yesterday was a master class. Let's go.
Embrace the title of sellout and coon. What that's just her taking a cheap shot. But
Ladies and gentlemen, did you know that in the history of the NABJ, according to my research, only 4 individuals have ever received the Thumbs Down Award?
Stephen A. wants that clip to sound like martyr. 4 people in the history of NABJ: a disgraced New York Times fabricator, a broadcasting executive, and Stephen A. Smith. He spent 44 minutes proving he never intended to hear the charge. The rebuttal was written before the plane landed. Watch this.
Okay, you seem to have a lot of fire and a lot of venom and a lot of discussion about the black folks, but when the white folks do something, you seem to be kind of muted and nuanced, and you treat them a little bit differently. You're flirting with running for president.
Could that be maybe because it hits home for you, so it has a different impact on you? You know, it's the same reason why you can watch the news and it's murder, murder, robbery, murder, get a cat out the tree, murder, sports, murder, weather. And you just like, all right, a lot of people dying, whatever. But then on the way home, you see the police on your street and you losing your mind. And they just there to watch the fireman get the cat out the tree. You know what I'm saying? When stuff hits home, it hits home. So when he talks about black people, I just think there's a sensitivity to it. Like all people, like, oh, you talking about us? Versus you talking about them or it. Maybe it's that. I don't know.
We know that you're friends with some interesting people, to say the least, and I don't want to be getting into business of judging people by their friend groups, but I think people can see the dynamic of what's unfolding and saying, like, who is he trying to ingratiate himself to and why?
She almost closed the case. She called the energy different. She called the presidential flirtation out loud. Then she stopped. Monday night finished the sentence for her. A man building a second career as the black media figure Republicans trust just got handed a trophy he can convert into clips by lunch, and he spent vacation time converting it on Hannity. NABJ docked him. He cashed it. That is the business model. Take incoming from a black institution, wear it like a merit badge, sell the bruise to an audience that already wanted the story. He is not answering NABJ. He's filing paperwork with the people who already like a black man willing to scold black institutions on television. Watch him with Trump, muted, nuanced. The same man who got called low IQ to his face and answered with a shrug. Watch him with a black woman, 3 apologies before lunch. Watch him with a black man who will not play the game, unmanaged, unfiltered, nearly an hour with 0 self-correction. Now let's watch him with Hannity. Suddenly, the vacation is over, the intensity is back, and the fair-minded individual is available for prime time.
We'll all be going, dog. Jesus.
Yesterday, I mentioned Prince's classic song, Pussy Control. All men suffering. Men have stage 5, and Black women know it. There is no compromise we will not make. No apology we will not manufacture. No position we will not abandon to maintain access to the most pleasurable location on earth. That weakness makes us weak. It hands the ultimate power to women. It makes her the unquestioned decision maker. It eliminates the patriarchy and male headship. It replaces both with a permanent state of negotiation dressed up as respect. NABJ is not afraid of losing Stephen A. NABJ is toying with him, reminding him on a stage in front of his industry who actually calls the shot, and he turned around and spent the humiliation with a different customer before the week was out.
Can't win for losing, as they say, right? So I'm over here saying, Stephen A., you don't need them, you don't need them. And then if you don't need them, you either go where you want to go, which is to Hannity, which is, oh, that's them. The other them, which is going to be looked at this way. You can't win for losing. That's what it feels like.
Watch this.
The reality of the situation is that you don't have facts. You have feelings. And this is where it gets a bit deep. What a few board members decided to do, no doubt egged on by a couple of people on the board who will remain nameless but put their names up. You can see the names there for yourself. Figure it out. Along with some others. The reality is that it was a personal hit job.
I don't know why people say that with such emphasis, like that sounds profound. Every time somebody calls you out, even if it's professionally, it's a personal hit job. They talking about you, dog. You ain't the only one that does media. You ain't the only one that has a podcast. You ain't the only one that got podcast network. You ain't the only one that ESPN. You ain't the only one that hosts a show. They talking about you. So don't try and make a distinction of the two. Okay, this is personal. Even when it sounds professional, it's personal.
That's what it was.
Stephen A. says he wants facts. Fine, fact.
All right, facts. I got to get out of this. Woo, woo, woo. We got to get out of this. This is too much. Part to it. Too much. Too much. I tap. Whitlock going in. Love it. It's amazing. Stephen A., you ain't got to kiss their butt, man. But that's the guilt. That's the guilt. I love the fact that Whitlock brought up the women. We'll talk about that too. The guilt of the black card that Stephen A. Smith wants to possess so badly. I don't know his background. Tell me what he is, Stephen A. Smith. I think what is he, Jamaican? Whatever. I don't know. Then I know somebody gonna say, all they did was get off the boat at a different place. Look, shut it. I know, but he's not. He ain't from Rosecrans like me, okay? And that means something in this cultural conversation. Because you want to notice why people like me move to the beat of a different drum. Like either we going to be the one playing the beat, we going to define what you think this is, or we going to do our own thing. Because I already got identity. I already got that secure. Okay? So if you're not secure, you start doing other stuff. I'm not lying. I have not met somebody that is riding that uber hard for anything and they ain't got an insecurity that's glaring. I haven't. Because you ain't got enough time in the day if you really secure to be going that damn hard, because you will be smart enough to know, even though I feel this way, I can understand why they feel that way and bring counter perspective. I don't know anyone that's extreme. And this is like, it's almost like Malcolm X. And I hate to be the guy that always got to go back to the same tired history points, but it's one that we all can gather around. Remember how he sounded at the end versus how he sounded in the beginning? That. Some people start there, and that's why they don't go extreme. Because they're like, I get what they thinking too. I understand where they're coming from. You become a jack instead of trying to king something. You jack it. You're like, all trades, I understand and respect perspectives. Now let's talk about the women part. He's right about that. Like, ultimately, this game is being rigged because ultimately the men who climb to the top, the men who have the power, they can all either A, give it to a woman, two greatest forms of wealth transfer in our world's history is what? Inheritance. So you can give it to a son or daughter, genie bus, or the institution of marriage or divorce. Both of them. Hey, yes, I do. I just saw somebody, he offered his ex-wife $700 million. She says, no, I want $6 billion. I don't know how much he got, but obviously he got more than I wonder how much she had before. Just an example. I get it. Or you could get, in a situation like me. Got a couple bucks. Things change. The person you marry ain't the one you divorce. And they like, knowing damn well they ain't had no sacks, no Walter Payton Man of the Years. Doesn't matter. Give me that. You can have it too. As long as you give me them kids, you can have that. Have that money. I'll go get that again. Reckon buy a new one. So any way it goes, the man could be so powerful, he gives it to her. Any way it goes, the man can be so powerful, she takes it from him. Any way it goes, the man can be so powerful, he becomes a sucker for it. And that's why it's the first story, Adam and Eve. It's real. Real spit. Hey, Big Mac, you got to understand, I always personalize my stories. I'm never going to talk. I don't like talking about other people without talking about myself, good, bad, or ugly. I'm never going to do that. It's called security, brother. I'm not going to talk about Stephen A. and then be like, I'm holier than thou. I've been called a sellout more than Stephen A. Smith. It feel like it. Maybe not as loud. Maybe because he's bigger, he probably hears it more. But they think I'm a sellout. And I'm like, oh, well. Anything else? You ain't changing my tune one bit because I know my tune ain't wrong. The black community, which makes me throw up in my mouth when I hear that, black community. Maybe the way we use it, it's not so bad to hear black community. It's just, we say it like, we got to go together. Where you going? You getting outside of the community. Where's the town hall for that? What's the speech I'm supposed to say? Dog, I've been doing just fine talking the way I've been talking, walking the way I've been walking. And I'm still black. Beat up in the comments. Let me know what you think. I know there's some more, but I'm going to leave it there. And as I want to get into, we still got a youth sports topic. I got to do it. I'm doing that right now. Forget that. We get into Jackson Dart Shador. Y'all ain't playing tonight, are y'all? I don't think so. Austin Rivers gave great advice. 5 big, bold predictions. Great stuff. But these parents, all parents, this is amazing. This is amazing. Check this out. Oh, I ain't getting no fans no love. After Gilbert gave me that money, I ain't said nothing. Who is the Arenas Network? Is that really Gilbert? Probably not. But whoever you are, how you get 10,000 points? Damn, you whooping. Stomp, you're getting smoked. Stomp is number 2. Trap Music 3, Mike 4, Drew Mac 5. I guess when you get that much money, you get all them points. He whooped your ass, Stomp. That's what you get for coming here late and not believing in your boy when he get allegations. Accusations. You know how you spell accusations? A-C-T. Accusations. Accusations. People want me to change up because somebody lying on me. Bye-bye. People want me to change up because people call me a sellout. Bye-bye. That's how we got to live. If we all do this, we won't have to deal with that. But since they know, hey, I'm going to kick you out and give you a thumbs down. And then you're going to come back and say, I'm never going to abandon you. I'm never going to go nowhere, boo-boo. That girl going to run crazy over you.